Forget the pretty, trying to make it seem relatively coherent. Forget that. I'm determined to do this, so all I'm going to do is just tell you about what I'm doing, what this video series bit creation experiment thing that I'm going to be doing is, and you can decide for yourself if you want to come back and look for more stuff. In the meantime, I just want to get this done because it's been bugging me for days that I haven't done this yet. First off, my name is Charles. You'll find me on other places under SilverMage87, other social media, Twitter, Instagram, etc. And what else? Yeah, this is basically an experiment on just a vlog about my day-to-day life and me figuring out how to do things, what I'm doing, getting better at what I'd like to do, which is to do photography, nature photography. And at the moment, I'm living out of, I can't tell if you can, you can't see it, but you'll see it in other videos. I've been traveling for a couple of years in the back of my truck. I've been doing assortment of little things here and there, but mostly I'm helping my mom find property for her to live and to help her build it up and get it to where she can, have a house and live, and then I can have a house and live, and just sort of establish home, because home is a nice thing to have, I've heard. Haven't had one for a few years or so, but yeah, I've heard it's nice, so I'd like to try it at least once. In any case, so I'll be putting up different videos on day-to-day stuff. I'll be doing it on Instagram, and I'll be doing I'm not sure how I'm going to work Twitter into this. I'm still not quite sure how to work Twitter into anything, but I'm going to figure it out one way or another. Obviously YouTube. I'll also have my site, my own blog, webpage thing, which I'll have in description, below. And what else? Yeah, it's just going to be day-to-day stuff. It's going to be photo stuff, showing little things on location and where I take pictures, how I edit pictures, if you guys are interested in that. And it's going to be, daily stuff like that. Little things here and there. Just basic everyday life. So, you'd think it'd be a little boring, but I promise you my experience thus far has proved my daily life is not terribly boring. There's always something. And if you look at my Instagram feed, you'll see here just a couple weeks ago, I've moved from campsite that the river was rising, so we had to move. My truck was broke down, had to get it towed. Finally got it fixed, and now we're here at this little campsite where we're moving again to a piece of land that hopefully we're going to procure in the next few months or so. And we're trying to do all this before winter comes, and we've got to get a few things figured out, and it's a fun, crazy little journey that I'm hoping you'll at least find interesting, entertaining, or at least put a little perspective on maybe where you're at or what you can do in life's little circumstances these days. So, that being said, that's what this channel's about. As for why, I'm doing it because I feel like experimenting with stuff. I blame stuff like, all those motivational videos and stuff, and Gary Vee and other people like them, entrepreneurs that, build brand, document, and etc. And I figure I've got not a whole lot else to do for mainstream life, and I'm gonna have more interesting things to do, soon enough. So why not videotape it and put it out for the world to see? Because that's what normal people do, right? videotape life or record it, put it on YouTube for everybody to take a look and point and go, what are you thinking? But, you know, that's life. It's weird. It's funny. It's bugs. It's bugs. That's what it is. But regardless, I'm at least making the video. I'm putting in a little effort. I'm putting it out there, and I'm hoping that you'll join me. Give input. At least let me know if I'm maybe not wasting my time, but find something else to do. Find something funner to do. I don't know. Suggestions. I love suggestions. Constructive suggestions. You know. Anyway. It's pretty where I'm at. Lots of trees, lots of forest, and there's going to be more forest where I'm going. And I'll show you guys videos of that. I'll show you videos of what I end up doing to the property, because there's a lot of work needs to be done to it. And it's going to be fun projects, and just sort of go about my day-to-day stuff. Besides, this is a lot easier for me to do all this, as opposed to what I was doing, which was doing a written blog, and trying to do it that way. So somehow video seems easier, because I can just talk and talk and talk, and I don't have to do the whole proper, writing etiquette, etc. I didn't put a punctuation there. I didn't say there as in they are instead of there as in over there or something. I don't have to worry about that as much. I'm still going to do some written stuff on my website, and I hope you'll check out that as well. I do a few things in writing, but mostly video, mostly just documenting day to day and excerpts, thoughts, and opinions, and whatever else I can think of to put up. So, in the meantime, I hope you've made it this far, and if you have, I congratulate you, and I appreciate the sentiment of making it this far. I know it can be difficult to sit this patiently to see, what happens in the end, or if there's any other information or whatnot. But needless to say, thank you. And this is going to be up on my webpage and on YouTube. So if you're seeing this on one site or the other, I hope I'll have links to everything on both YouTube and my website and Instagram and everything else. So I hope you'll find me and keep in touch, and we can have some fun. In the meantime, it's getting dark and it's harder and harder to see my face. So I'm going to go now, and for everything else, just welcome to my world. Later, guys.